Welcome into Steelers Latest, your daily spot for all news and information related to your Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm your host, Cole Denis, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content to stay up to date with everything Steelers. Let's get rolling as DK will be out the rest of the regular season as he faces a 2-game suspension for punching that fan in the face. I mean, I wish I could argue a case for him, but it doesn't seem like there really is any. Seems like the fan just said his real name if you saw the videos online. It didn't sit right with DK, and he went over there and gave him the business. Now it costs the team, and this is why we got rid of George Pickens to get rid of the head case. But we brought in another person that has some issues in the past, and they reared its ugly face again this past Sunday against the Lions. Now he's gone for the next 2 games. It is really crucial now that we can get this win over the Browns because DK was the main reason we were able to beat the Ravens the first time. He was the guy going over the top, and without him, I don't know if any other receivers can really fill that role. Now, the Browns, I think our receiving core with Thielen and Marquez and Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson should be enough to get past the Browns. Hopefully, our run game can carry in that one. I mean, this is just a brutal time to lose one of your best offensive players. This is never when you want an injury to happen. And this isn't even an injury. This is just a suspension. This could have been totally avoided. And DK, for some reason, lost his cool with the fan on Sunday. Now, the team overall and DK is paying the price. Let's talk about this offense a little bit more, though, as they have been performing real well lately. These past 3 games in this 3-game win streak, I think it's the best offensive performances we've seen consistently for years now since Big Ben has been in town. This is the best the offense has looked on a consistent basis in a 3-week stretch that I've seen in a while. It just feels like Rodgers really has control at the line of scrimmage, really making changes at the line of scrimmage. You saw the NFL posted on X, the mic'd up Aaron Rodgers segments, and he sounded phenomenal out there, talking trash, running fast. He talking trash, talking about how you're not faster than a 42-year-old. That's why you're mad. That's why you don't want me to help you up. That was hilarious. Him controlling the line of scrimmage was amazing to see in that game also. During one of the clips with that go ball to Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell has been huge. He's really came on as of late in these past couple weeks. I mean, we've seen it all year long. When he's a part of the offense, he is very productive. And it's very nice to see. Galen Warren also last week. 2 massive runs, 14 carries, over 140 plus yards, 10 plus yards a carry. Phenomenal stuff from Jalen Warren. So the offense is rolling. The offensive line looked great last week. It was great to see. We were protecting Rodgers. We were opening holes on the ground. Can this team continue to perform well? We got a big test against the top defense in Cleveland. Now, I know they've been a little shaky as of recently, but they still got Miles Garrett. We can't let him break the sack record. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but this is a critical week for the Seahawks defense to continue performing well. The last time we played the Browns, they looked good against the Browns. Our offense looked pretty solid against the Browns. Our defense looked phenomenal against Dylan Gabriel. We'll get more into a breakdown of the game as we close this episode. Let's show some love to Alex Highsmith. As in TJ Watt's absence, he's really stepped up his game. Had a couple massive plays against the Ravens when TJ was still playing. Had a couple massive plays against the Dolphins 2 weeks ago, and some key impactful plays with sacks and tackles for losses against the Lions last week. He was the main reason we shut down their run game this past week. So it was great to see Alex Highsmith finally performing back to the level we know he can be at. It's been about a year and a half since we've seen that level out of Alex Highsmith. So we love to see it. I've been kind of critical of Highsmith this year and in years past. Last year, I've been talking about we should trade him. He has really earning this spot on this team. It's great to see. I might be passing the Highsmith, the trade Highsmith bandwagon. I still think Herbert has high upside, but Highsmith has really stepped in, played quality reps during TJ Watt's absence. He's really been the star on the defensive front. Him and the interior guys really locking down the run game. Jeff Sawyer also last week had a nice tackle for a loss. He looked great in his first start, but Alex Highsmith really want to show him some of the love because I have been very critical about him in overall this year. Since this channel started, I've been critical saying we should trade him, but now it looks like this is why I'm not a coach, and Mike Tomlin is, because for situations like this, Highsmith is really stepping up. Let's wrap up today's show, though, talking about Browns week, because the Browns could give us a tough matchup here with the new quarterback in Shadur Sanders, the rookie. He hasn't looked too bad. He's had two rough weeks, one great week, and one last week was kind of mediocre. If you ask me, I know the passer rating, the QB rating wasn't the best. He still put on a fight against the Bills. Now, this defense is really where it comes to the tough matchup. If we can't produce anything against this defense, the Browns are gonna be able to win this game against us and stop us from sealing that divisional win, that playoff berth, if the Ravens end up beating the Packers, which I don't think is gonna happen. But it is always possible, always on the table. Those quarterbacks are dealing with an injury situation now. So the Ravens could walk out of that one with a win, and then week 18, if we lose, is win and you're in for both teams. Winner takes the division. So this week against the Browns is huge. We can't look past them. We need quality performances from Aaron Rodgers and the defensive side of the ball. I don't know who is going to be catching passes from Rodgers without DK Metcalf there. I really hope Thielen and Marquez Valdez-Scantling continue to get more involved with this offense because since Thielen's been brought in, since Marquez got promoted from the practice squad, the offense has been clicking. So maybe it was just having a couple of veteran guys out there that Aaron Rodgers needed, someone that knows the hand signals, the calls he's going to make, the audibles at the line, people that have worked with him in the past, like Valdez Scanlon. So hopefully they continue to flourish this week against the Browns. I don't think we really have to worry, but I'm a fan. I'm allowed to think that the players should be on watch and play this like this is a 15-0 team. We gotta beat the Browns, secure that playoff berth, and hopefully win our first playoff game in years. But that has been it from Steelers Latest. I've been your host, Cole Denis, and I will see you tomorrow.